Hey beautiful people, I hope everyone is having a blessed day. In case you ask, I am. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and say my grace and then I'll tell you what I have and I'll have a little conversation with you. Okay? Amen. Amen, Father God. I'm going to tell you what I have. Listen. Yes. Nothing like a Cajun seafood broil at home, okay? Made with a lot of love. So I had some crawfish, some crab legs, corn, potatoes, a couple of eggs here, and I did it with some leeks, and I put some of that garlic butter that I had. Y'all know it's going to be good. And y'all see that corn on the cob. I don't even know if I mentioned it. And of course I have the lemons to squeeze. You know the sign is not far behind. And I have made a drink. Well, I didn't make this drink, but I have found a drink that, you know, I kind of like. So in here I'll be drinking Tropicana watermelon juice. So I didn't say my grace. I got everything I need. Louisiana seafood sauce. Yes. Got my little cracker. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. And as you can tell by the title, I'm going to talk about Fatal Affair. We're going to review Fatal Affair, y'all. Aha, good catch. And this has a little of the garlic butter on it. Perfect. And y'all know, I don't know why, but corn and potatoes, they definitely go together. Whether they mashed potatoes and corn on the cob, and boiled corn or whatever. Y'all know I can appreciate some good corn. Let's go for one of these. These are some big, look at this. His claw is missing, but that's okay because that's not really what I'm after. Okay? But, you know, you all can tell by the title that I'm going to talk about Fatal Flaw. Everybody was talking about watch this movie on Netflix when they're alone. Well, actually, I was going to watch it at one time, and then I said, I don't know if I'd really be interested in it. You know, I had saw the preview, and I didn't know if I would be interested in it. But then they kept talking about it on YouTube, so I said, let me go ahead and check it out. Well, I don't know if you all have watched it, but I would very much like to know your opinion of it too. But my opinion of it, yeah, I'm not only a food critic, y'all, I'm a movie critic too, okay? Oh yeah, I am a movie buff. Black and whites, colors, it doesn't matter. Okay? But, Fatal Affair. It originally was supposed to be an all-white cast from what I read about it. That it was originally supposed to be an all-white cast. And then Nia Long, she is the one who produced it. or directed it or whatever. But y'all, that juice up in there is so good. Oh, and let me tell y'all something before I forget. Today is, what's the day? I don't know the day's day, but it is Monday, and we are in a hurricane watch. Yes, I'm in Jacksonville, North Carolina. So if you have any loved ones here, make sure you contact them and see how they're doing and so forth, okay? I was here for the one for Florence in 2018. And I'm going to tell y'all, that was the worst hurricane I had ever been through. And I think that was the worst hurricane that people here in North Carolina have been through. But the funny thing is that when they say, you know, hurricane evacuation, it's like the people that need to evacuate, where are they going to go? But anyway, we are in a hurricane watch. His name is Isaias. Isaias. So, it's supposed to be, they were saying it's supposed to be along the I-95 corridor, more so than the area where I'm at. But I tell you, not last year, but in 2018 during Florence, right around the corner from you all, just right around the corner, literally, several people had to be rescued via helicopter because the street was so flooded. And they have apartment buildings like down deeper, they look like they're deeper in the valley or something, or deeper in the ground, I don't know. And it was horrible. I mean, when I say it was, it was horrific. But anyway, so let's go on to something a little more positive news. Is fatal affair. My personal opinion is that it was a fatal flop. I didn't care for it at all. Because some of the reactions that they were having on there, that is crazy. And let me tell you something. I've had a stalker before, okay? When you have a stalker, let someone know. Let someone know. Preferably someone that can help you out that situation. That watermelon juice is good, y'all. But it's good to have somebody in your corner that can help you out that situation, because in Fatal Affair, oh boy was just ruthless. Morris Chestnut? No, not Morris Chestnut. Omar Epps. And I'm going to tell you all something. 9 times out of 10, that person that has not been that person's first time. Okay? Depending on the situation. It may not be that person's first time. It's just like these predators out here. If they prey on one, they're going to prey on multiples. And it's not going to be their first time or their last until they get caught. But yeah, I just didn't agree with some of the moves that they were making in Fatal Flaw. Because what he would do is he'd get with a married woman or whatever, or get with a woman. Well, she tried to tell him, no, she can't do anything. They was getting ready to do something, but she said, she can't do anything. So he took that and he ran with it. Like, okay, really? Listen, when a person, and she was saying how she loved her husband. When a person don't want you, move on. Just, the best thing you can do is let it go. It really is the best thing that you can do, is just let it go. Because you have no control over that. What someone else does. So that brings me to my question, one of my questions to you all. Would you rather? I just have a question, a would you rather question. Do I have crab meat on my face, y'all? Would you rather marry for love or marry for money? If that was your only two options now. Everything will be taken care of. Everything that you're going through will be taken care of financially. You don't have to worry about that. Any of that. But you may not love that person. And okay, so that's one. Would you rather? Would you rather marry for love or money? And would you rather? Let me see. I'm trying to think of one. What are your views? What are your views or thoughts, actually? What are your thoughts on married but living apart? Like, married but you may be in another room, or married and you have your house and the other person have their house. What y'all think about that? I'm curious. Yeah, I'm always curious, right? But yeah. And y'all know I got these crawfish at Publix. And of course at the seafood center they have the shell crawfish and stuff like that. But I just think that the fun is cracking the shell, you know. Did I miss giving y'all a thumbnail? Look at this, y'all, huh? But I don't like the blood and guts. I'm not gonna say blood, but I don't like the guts, all that kind of stuff up in there. I try to strip off as much, you know, goop as I can. Right down the back. Yep, right down the back. But I tell y'all, uh-oh, it's starting to rain. Again, don't y'all forget to, I have to take, well, G has to take the stuff off the porch and, you know, all of that. What y'all hear is the rain through the fireplace. I want to tell you all before I continue. Most I'm gonna tell you. Since we are in hurricane watch, the hurricane is supposed to arrive tomorrow. However, if you don't see my videos uploaded and stuff, just understand that more than likely it's some type of, maybe the electricity is out. Because usually during the hurricanes the electricity will go out. The water won't go out. That's that's another thing. Would y'all rather for the electricity to go out or the water? Would y'all rather have electricity or water? I'd rather have, well, doing this, I'd rather have water right now because you know, because other things are so mobile electronically, you know, you can still watch movies electronically if you have the right streaming thing. You can get a weather radio. Let me finish this one. Things like that, so. And I'm going to try to have at least at least 3 to 4. I want to get into a place, into a mindset to where I am videoing every day or uploading every day. But since I, you know, took over my channel and everything and doing the end of June, which I'm so grateful that I did, things have really been turned around and looking really, really good for me. I did get a URL domain name. It's Flawed Beautifully. So that'll be my YouTube link. Can you say sweet? But I think the best corn that I've had was when I was younger and they had the farms off the highway back in Gary, Indiana. Let me stop. Watermelon juice is off the chain, y'all. Y'all, I have so many, like I said, I'm a movie buff, so I really didn't go into details about Fatal Affairs. Only if you watched it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Like a lot of their reactions, come on, it's questionable, you know. And if you are having if a person is having an affair for one, and then that person that they're having an affair with is deemed to be dangerous, that's the time for you to start spilling your guts to your mate to let them know, hey, I did this, and this guy crazy or this lady crazy. Because y'all gonna need to fight that together. And then, you know, make a decision about your relationship later. But y'all gonna need to fight that together. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's nothing worse. There are, but some things more worse. But there's nothing worse than dating someone and then realizing that they're married. Let me tell you about my experience right quick before I leave. I wasn't really dating this guy, but you know, I would see him at the club or whatever, you know, and like I said, I wasn't really dating him. That was a long time ago, y'all, because, you know, thank you, Jesus. That was a long time ago. Different person now. But, anyway, I met this guy, and we hit it off. So there was nothing, never anything intimate or anything like that. And, because what happened is, I had a friend, okay? I started talking to my friend, my girlfriend one day, and I was like, yeah, you know, I met so-and-so, so-and-so. And, yeah, he's divorced, you know, because you want to let somebody know what kind of person you're dealing with, you know, who you're dealing with. Especially if they just, you know, new or whatever. And so I said, yeah, you know, I met and so-and-so and stuff. Boy, she gave me the full tea. She says, oh, no, no, no. She said, he is married. Not only is he married, but he is, he lives down the street. His family lives down the street from my goddaughter's family. This guy had said his family lived in Arkansas or Kansas, that he was divorced. Not waiting, pending, or none of that. That he was divorced and all of that. Everybody was out of state. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I say, be wary and look out for signs. Okay? And me, I've never been a gullible person. So, I'm like, this was the day the towers, this was doing 9/11. At 9 o'clock in the morning. This guy called me after I got all the information that I did. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm a pretty honest person. You know, don't you think? You know, he was like, oh yeah, yeah, you know, you good, you know. I said, you know what? But you're not. You're not. I said, you're a slippery, slimy snake. I don't like liars. Because ladies and gents, look, if you tell somebody, yeah, meet me over here at such and such, you know, we're gonna have a good time. You know, meet me out for dinner, for instance, or whatever. Meet me out at the dance. We're gonna have a good time, right? And you meet that person, but you don't know that they married. That's not good. You have put that person in an awful situation. And I told him that because I said, you know, don't ever contact me because let me tell you something. Your wife could have came in there and got rid of both of us in front of witnesses. But she would have been right. You know, even though I wasn't doing anything with you, but that's her husband. And he did not say anything, he didn't tell me. And then when he would see me out, he tried to come and talk to me. I'm like, oh, no. I don't even want to talk to you, bro. No. Don't talk to me. Nope, don't talk to me. Nope, because you put me in a situation. But you know, you want to be friends. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need no, with friends like that, I don't need no enemy. That was good, y'all. And y'all know what? This is so sweet. This is so sweet. That's sweet. Yes, it is. But yeah, don't put people in situations and stuff, you know. And I know human beings are not property, but I'm just going to say it, and I think you all understand where I'm coming from when I say don't mess with something that doesn't belong to you. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Or we can put yourself in a position, in a situation like that, if you can help it. Don't do it. There's plenty of men out here, plenty of women, and there's someone for everybody. And I got I can't remember right now, but it was a few YouTubers that I want to shout out. But I know one is, and I think he's mostly on Instagram. My daughter hit me to him. His name is Canice. C-A-N-I-C-E. C-A-N-I-C-E 100K. He is hilarious. He's from Texas, and he's just hilarious. Y'all go check him out. He does little info skits, and I'm telling you, he's hilarious. And who else? Nick and Carla. I think I've mentioned them on my channel before, Carla and Nick, because there's two channels, and one of the channels is a trucking channel because they are truckers. They're two. Oh, excuse me. They are married, and they drive the truck, and they drive together, which is awesome, I think. So, but Another good thing about her channel, their channel, is that Nick is Nic and Carla with the C-C-R-L-A. So on Carla and Nick, I think that's the trucking channel. And she has also started July 1st, I believe it was, to teach people how to edit. So y'all check out Carla and Nick, okay? Y'all check them out. They take us on the journey with them when they go on the road, and just how they live on the going to the different gigs, and what else? Very mature couple. I like them. I like their content. And as I said earlier, make sure that you go ahead and check out, not check out, but call. If you have loved ones living in North Carolina, let them know, or check on them to see if they, they need anything, how prepared they are. And most of the times what happens is there's a lot of trailer homes here. So I think they ask a lot for them to evacuate. And if they're near the waters and stuff. But they said it's not going to be anything like Florence. Because if it was going to be something like Florence, G and I were going to be leaving. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. For those of you all who watched Fatal Affair, let me know your feedback on what I said. And would you rather marry for love or money? And check out the signs. And remember, when you're on the computer and you're meeting people, when you have, I know they have all these dating sites, and there have been some successful things that have happened with these dating sites, I'm sure, as far as people may have gotten married and all of that. I've heard those stories. But for the most part, make sure that you look into that person. Nowadays, you have to look into their background. When I was younger and dating, it was more, my generation, it was more of, a friend introduced you, or, something like that. But you have to be so very careful of all these dating sites, because people, they hide behind this computer. They hide behind their computer, and, so you just have to be careful. And always let someone know, if you're meeting that person. I don't care if you say, well, I can protect myself. Don't do that. Let someone know what you're doing. And if a person says, I want to talk to you, I'm getting a divorce, tell them to talk to you after they get a divorce. Because you can avoid all those different heartaches. Okay? Had the kids. Some people had the kids. All kinds of stuff like that. So, but I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you so very much for watching. And thank you so very much to my new subscribers, my new viewers. I want to thank you, because if it were not for you, I wouldn't be doing this. My views wouldn't go up. So that's why I have to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for watching. And remember that the hurricane is supposed to be here Tuesday, but be out by Wednesday. So if all else goes well, I won't miss a beat on uploading videos. If not, if I have some kinks or whatever, maybe the power go off, I just work around it. But in the meantime, in between time, I have what I need to do my mukbangs, and I'm good. And remember, if there's some other mock questions that you would like to see me do, if there's anything else that you would like to see me do or eat, let me know. Okay? And the movie for today is, check out Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer. That's the movie for y'all. And you all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget to comment, like, share. But most of all, don't forget to subscribe to Flawed Beautifully's channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, right there. You can hit it. And you all have a blessed day.